Hey, travel buddies, welcome to Keisha's Corner. Here is where we link up to discuss all things travel, current events, and of course, my unsolicited opinion. If that sounds like something you can get into, welcome. I'm Keisha, and this is my corner. So recently I went to Jamaica, Montego Bay in September for a girls trip. It was amazing. We stayed at the Joy. I'm calling it the Joy. Some people say Joia, but for this video, I'm going to say Joy. So we stayed at the Joy Hotel at Montego Bay, and it is touted as a five-star hotel. I'll just give you a quick down and dirty review of my experience and tell you what I thought about that. So let me just stop right here. So that is the actual beach. That is the view from my balcony. It was beautiful. So let's not get anything twisted about this video. The resort is wonderful. The beach is beautiful. And there'll be more to come. It's just like a postcard. So when you get there, the front desk will give you a wristband just to gain access to your room. Makes it easy. You don't have to keep up with the key. Nice lights. It's bright in there. Have the regular amenities over to the side. The water is actually in glass bottles, so you got to be careful with that. But they have the basic things over there: coffee, tea, snacks, chips. Now, here we go. This is where I start to see some imperfections, if you will. I came in, this is the tub. There was some unidentified something there. So I was like, okay. And actually, that was number two. I didn't get to record. I killed something on the wall. I don't know what that was. And be glad you didn't see it. Now, remember, I said this is a five-star hotel. That's how they promote it, and that's what they said it was. I've been to plenty of five-star hotels, and I have never seen anything like this. This was the wall socket in my bathroom. Um, yeah. I was like, "What's in there? What could come out of there? What's living in there?" It was just odd. It was unsettling there. And just a little bit about the toilet. Overall, the bathroom was nice, but that toilet, you gotta have Megan the Stallion knees, okay? Because it's very low. When you sit down, you think you're going straight to hell. And of course, they have the safe there. They had a fully stocked refrigerator at the bottom there. But if you notice, the wood is really dark, kind of dated and old. And you'll see as I continue to open the closet, it was just like a white glow. And I'm gonna say it was dust. But the bedding was nice. It was large. It was firm, but not too firm. Nice size TV. TV did what it was supposed to do. And this was a balcony suite, so we'll head out there. Now let's be clear. When you step out there, I stayed on the pool side, so it's the party side. So if you are not okay with noise, screams, foam parties, all of those things, then don't stay on the pool side. That's not for you. But it literally it was a great view. You can see as far as the eye can see. They also gave us this nice little bag. Let me back that up just a little bit. There was this beach bag. I love that beach bag. It was really nice, kind of like a straw material. But mind you, you think it's a gift for you. It came with two nice beach towels in there, and you think the bag was a gift. But that tag on the bag, it actually says, if you like this bag so much, go to the gift shop and buy one. So here I'm walking through the resort. It's a bit dated. It's Jamaica, so you're going to see multiple patterns, colors, and everything going on. But that checkerboard prints is a bit dated in the hallway. And my God, today, that carpet was like from 1975. It reminds me of this couch my mom used to have in the early 80s. Horrible. But it was all throughout the floors. It was very dated. It didn't seem as fresh. But yeah, there was that. And then there was this shed thing. There was this closet, shed, storage bin, or something. It was just a horrible sight to see, but you had to pass it all the time because it was right next to the elevator. So while you're standing there waiting for the elevator, you're like, "Damn, is Freddy Krueger about to jump up out of here?" It was disturbing. Just capturing some things around the hotel, different the molding, different cracks. Again, this was a beautiful beach and stay, and I had a great time. But some of these things just don't happen at a five-star hotel. Um, yeah, honey, I'm frolicking though. It didn't stop me from frolicking. I'm outside. Love that for me. And of course, there's no gathering that is complete unless there's a little electric slide, some sort of line dancing. So the resort definitely had entertainment for you. They had pool parties, they had bingo. I won a bottle at the bingo. But anyway, they had dancing. They had a lot of things there. If you didn't really want to leave the resort, you still can find things to do. And baby, they're gonna rum you down. Everything is rum. Everything is white rum, brown rum, but it's going to be rum. Now, mind you, this is some alcohol on the premium, on the membership side. I'll get to that, but this was us outside on the beach. So this is now we're outside on the beach. This was beachside food. It was delicious. They had grilled lobster tails. Um, this was the stewed beef and rice and peas. It was delicious. Now, this plate was not beachside. That's a bit much outside on the beach. That was actually from the Japanese restaurant. They have multiple restaurants. I think they had 5 restaurants on the resort, and far as I can remember, all of them were good, especially the Japanese restaurant. But it was a lot of shenanigan and noise going on in there, so I couldn't capture everything. But that was my plate. And let me tell you something about that though. They give you a lot of food in the Japanese restaurant, but they don't allow you to take anything out. So if you get in there and you have a couple of bites and you can't finish, they will take that plate from you and throw it out in your face. Members only. Now let's get to the members only part. So my friend, the birthday girl, she was actually a member of this resort, so she was able to have a complimentary cabanas as part of her stay. Us, her friends, the poors who are not members, she the hotel allowed her to bring us over for the day. So we had about 9 cabanas to accommodate us, and they did that at a fee. So it's not free, but if you want to ball out like that, go ahead and for your whole team. That's what we did. So the members only side is where they serve premium liquor. The people come to the cabanas to ask you, would you like anything else? And yes, I would. Also, for members only, you can go to the members only lounge, and this is where they serve the premium liquor, and you can wait there while your room is being prepared, or if you have something else going on. They have light refreshments, they have a pool table, they have a huge TV. If there are sports on, they do show the football games in there. Go Niners. But anyway, yeah, it was a good time. Beach was beautiful, my favorite place. Look at me, relaxing, sunbathing, just having a good time. Very postcard like. That's my girl. I met her in the pool. Now, don't ask me what her name is, but we had a good key about life, marriage, love. She was on her third marriage. Told me all her business. But that's what it is when you go on vacation and you meet people, you introduce yourself, you just vibe out. Now, that was my quick and dirty review of the Joia or Joy formerly Iberostar in Montego Bay, Jamaica. I had a wonderful time. I am just creating this video to let those who are used to luxury travel know that this, to me, in my opinion, is not a five-star hotel. It's just too many things that were not right for it to be a five-star hotel. But nonetheless, it was still a good stay. It was still nice, and I would definitely still recommend it if you have never been. Another helpful tip on the way home, if you have a layover, I would always suggest to make sure you pay for the Bay Lounge. So if you have a couple of hours to wait before it's time to head out, you can have a seat in there, relax, relate, release, eat about 1,000 beef patties. They had cold cuts, everything, oxtails. That's the Joy Resort. It was a wonderful time. So I had a blast for sure. If you are interested in staying at this resort, the Joy or Joya Resort, formerly Iberostar, or anywhere else in the Caribbean, reach out to us at kcrumtravel.com. If anything that I have said in this video has blessed your soul, you're welcome. Go ahead and hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe, share to keep your people aware. I'm Keisha, and this is my corner.